Alright, Coruscant is ours. We lost Gethzerion, that sucks, but we can go straight into the graveyard now, actually. Does the Penster Alignment get more CS in Old Republic ships? No. They get the ACTE, as far as Old Republic stuff. They're losing the Lucre Hulk, and they're getting more, like, I guess some of the more obscure Imperial Remnant ships. So, like the Bellator, the Secutor, a lot of the stuff they have in Ascendancy. Precursor. Actually, I don't know if they get the Precursor, but, yeah. So that's what we're doing with them. There are a few other Clone Wars ships that are being interspersed between all the factions, but again, we're not trying to turn like the Pedestal Alignment into the Old Republic or anything like that. So we're trying to limit that as much as we can, or as much as is reasonable. Would you give other lesser Imperial factions the Ion Cannon and HV gun? Maybe. Oh, here we go. I don't think we've shown this yet. I don't know if the affiliation will work with Zsinj. No. Yeah, so you can actually destroy these. I think Zsinj just doesn't have the proper enemy settings for it. But you can now destroy the larger asteroids and turn them into asteroid fields. So we're gonna have to do some work on the maps to get all that in, or to get more asteroids in. Let's do this without Zsinj. No, I don't think the Hutt's ever made a Star Destroyer, and Maldrude was usually at war with the Hutts, so wouldn't make a huge amount of sense for that. I still need to look into the firing arcs on these things.
Can anyone else see him? Where are you? Where's the target? Commencing attack run on their shield. Where are the enemies? I can't take another hit like that.
Harass?
This is bad. We're not paid enough for this.
I'm not sure what Harask is.
System control achieved.
Right, we made a decent amount of progress so far. Other than losing Column X. We got Coruscant, so yay.
Building under construction. Building cancelled.
I might actually go for Coruscant with... No, we'll fill that up as much as possible. I'm still not sure what planet you're talking about. Ada when the mod will be ready and ready for download. We have no idea for release dates. We won't until we're much closer to being done, really.
Constructing unit. Vehicle in production.
I want to do some rebuilding before I try to take Kuwait.
Recruiting troops.
Need some soldiers. So I can get those a bit closer.
Enlisting troops.
Somewhere that doesn't have better vehicle factories here. We'll get 3 more ATTs, another Juggernaut. I'm not very happy with how the Juggernauts work yet.
Vehicle canceled.
So we'll cancel that. Get some artillery. Oh, I want more Rancors. That's what I want. Build those here. Get them there.
Vehicle in production. Construction complete.
Two M tanks and TX-130s are both in the mod. They do fill a similar role for the factions they're on, however, they're not on the same factions. So if a faction has two M tanks, they won't have TX-130s. If a faction has TX-130s, they won't have the two Ms. So it's not a huge issue that they're that similar. The only exception there is there's some building garrisons that do have TX-130s, which may sometimes show up for a faction with two Ms, which you may have seen earlier on Column X when the New Republic attacked and I had TX-130s. But that's because we haven't really switched over the garrisons from the Pentastar alignment, because a lot of the new infrastructure is sort of based on the Pentastar alignment as a base right now.
Reporting.
Mauler ready.
Construction complete. Construction complete. Building started.
ready.
Building cancelled.
Can really just afford whatever we want here. Get some quasars, kilometers, gladiator there.
Mauler ready.
Okay, so where's our next? There we go. Station level.
Constructing unit.
Gladiator.
Constructing
Two more
unit.
allegiance.
Constructing unit. Unit
Oh,
cancelled.
SD2.
Unit in production.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Crews are online.
Construction complete.
Brigade standing by. Nebulon B frigate here.
I doubt we'll give them an asteroid base there. Maybe as like a starting force for Harsk or something, but that, other than that, we wouldn't make it a buildable thing.
Vehicle in production.
We can't change functionality if that's something that happens with the tech tree. There really isn't anything we can do about it, unfortunately.
AT-AT ready.
There's a PA in 2.15 when you captured neutral buildings that didn't spawn units. Yeah, I'm not sure why the game doesn't seem to like it when additional factions capture those capture those structures. They don't spawn anything. I still can't figure out why it's doing it.
Construction complete.
Because theoretically it's the same as the other factions, but the game just doesn't seem to want to recognize that.
Vehicle in
Enemy
production.
fleet approaching. Tactical battle imminent.
Again, whoever owned, I'm not looking at Wikipedia right now, but we might consider putting it as a starting force, but we're not going to make like an asteroid base that people can build. Wouldn't really do much for them. Yeah.
Enemy unit sighted.
Yeah, Trooper, a lot of the stuff like that's hard-coded within the game. Like, sort of the same reason we can't put the history logs for factions beyond the first three. Like, if you look at the graphs, it'll only show the New Republic, Imperial Remnant, and Empire of the Hand. Because the game's only coded to really care about the Rebels, Empire, and Underworld, and the Empire of the Hand uses the Underworld's coding.
targeted. How about a little help? Can anyone else see him? Where are you? I can't take another hit like that. Someone cover me.
Second little hit.
Time to go. How about some action? Here we go.
I'm on this one. Yes, sir. Attack that target. Under control.
Get want these two to go up here a bit. That guy can stay there. These ones come up here. That gladiator is just getting pummeled.
Ready for command, sir. Returning to your position. I'll take care of this. That's finishing. Shields on this. Enemies in range. Watch your back.
Target those lasers.
I'm gonna get the New Republic, or the New Republic, the fighters to just try to take out those bombers as quickly as possible. And I want to get rid of that MC-80B as well. We have shown the precursor in game, so the precursor will be in 2.2. Screed's a bit too dead to be proud. He died, I think, in like episode 2. There was like one battle where we lost almost all our gear. It was not friendship.
So many targets, so little time.
Squadron standing by.
Okay, we took care of a lot of those fighters, that'll help. That MC-80's almost done. They got another one down here, but it's just...
Over here and help.
it's doing who knows what.
Under attack.
Direct fire at their laser cannon.
The Precursor is really old and doesn't have a designer stats, so... not really gonna bother with that.
I'm running out of maneuvers.
Frigate standing by.
Wave blast.
Like, the only canon information on it is that it's old and it's a ship, which isn't super helpful.
I'm on.
Coming around.
I got one.
I've spotted them.
I've got them in my sights.
Well, at least their fighters are dying.
For the Empire.
There's gonna be a bunch more Dominators coming in. I think we've killed 3 of the 9. And 2, or 1 of the 4
Your command. Armed and ready.
MC-80s. So can these guys all come down here?
Returning to your
Just deal with that guy. And I'll leave the bombers to deal with,
Direct all
oh, they're
fire
leaving.
on the shield
That's
carrier.
just as good.
I copy.
Never mind what I said.
Target the lasers.
The Gladiator...
Position.
I guess it's similar to the Warlord gunboat. I guess. If I had to pick something closer,
Crews are
but
online.
yeah. Have you played the Star Wars Battlefront Death Star DLC? I haven't even played Star Wars Battlefront, the new one, at all.
On my way, sir.
Building started.
How's our construction going? Not bad. 2-0 still giving those benefits. That okay, that fleet has an allegiance, so I'm not, or 2 allegiances, so I'm not super worried about
Recruiting
that.
troops.
Some Raptor scout troopers as well.
Heading out.
5 squadrons.
received.
I can't remember if I've turreted the... what's it called?
Construction complete.
AT-AT ready.
Tactical battle imminent.
The Raptor troopers yet. Yavin. 39 quasars. Are you serious? Only one interdictor though, so that's something. Gonna get some variety. How's that poll doing, guys? Do we have both the allegiances out? Okay, we have an ISD-1, or an ISD-2 rather. So that's not too bad. We have an allegiance. Okay. We're alright.
Look, sir, it's them.
The Empire of the Hand will still have like Auric 7 and stuff from the Empire of the Hand's version of the 501st, but
Reporting. Command received.
I'll take care of this.
Yes, sir.
Ready. Eyes closing on target. Squad, move in. Roger that. Commencing attack.
I'm gonna try the same sort of strategy as last time. Try to compress everything, keep my bombers back a bit. As much as possible. And try to get the fighters to deal with their fighters as fast as possible.
I've got my post back. Need help? Get a lock.
CR90's there.
Weapons sharp. On our way.
Moving out. Taking intercepting.
Send this gladiator up.
Ready for command, sir.
Well, hopefully Robin will be done the Pelleter pretty soon, so... He's in the middle of texturing it. We have posted a render of the new Bellator Mesh, the completed version, in the Admiral's Lounge for those who haven't seen that, and for those who have access to the Admiral's Lounge. So you can see that. It's not textured yet in there, obviously, but it is an early preview. And that's what we're all about here.
I'm on this one.
Getting a lock. Commander, they're hitting us.
I'm going to try to send the Allegiance up to the side here.
Where'd he go? Intercepting.
TIE squadron standing by. Attacking the target.
Nowhere to run. Falling out of formation. I'm on them. Stay in formation. Locking on.
Yeah, in most GCs, there's a percentage chance that a third hostile group will jump into the battle, representing another faction, using ships pulled from their ship lists. It's the only really way we can get three-way battles going on in GCs, which are, in our opinion, more interesting than just always having two-way.
Attacking ready. Attack. Ready for battle. Attack formation. Fire at will. Target locked.
I mean, the GC I play next will depend on the poll results and what we get done first, so depending on the poll results, I'll probably reprioritize what I decide to work on based on that, and then I'll try to show whatever I can from that. I don't know when it'll start. I probably won't go directly from Zsinj into another one, just because it probably won't be ready yet and I don't want it to get too saturated here, but so I do want to play a bit more Skyrim and maybe figure out something else to play as well.
Commander, they're hitting us. Await orders. Intercepting. Hold a good battle. Destroy the shield generator.
We haven't lost anything yet. The ISD can deal with that. Oh, the Gladiator. Yeah, the Gladiator can easily deal with that.
Falling out of formation. Draw their fire.
Where's some fighters? I need you guys to go take out the bombers attacking them. Same with you guys. You're gonna go screen for the Allegiance. So all our bombers are gonna come up too.
Right away.
Deal with that.
Let's move on. Attacking the lasers. Go after the stragglers. Another attack.
We're getting a post-Zsinj GC between Rogers, Akbar, and Terabak. We're actually including the post-Zsinj or the post-Zsinj campaigns within the Hunt for Zsinj. That's why Maldrud is in this GC, rather than splitting it up into 2 sections. Just so that there's more chances for the factions to interact, because otherwise you'd be dealing with, you wouldn't really have many opportunities for Zsinj and Maldrud to fight. When they were, like, essentially fighting the whole time, too. You might end up losing that because I sent it in too early.
Ready for action.
Target locked.
All power to the engine.
Eliminating target. Target locked. Excellent shot.
Are there any new infantry units planned? There's a cubic shipload of trooper types to choose from.
I got one.
Well, the thing with different infantry types is they tend to not actually be different. Like, they're guy with a gun number 1 and another guy with essentially the same gun number 2. And you're just like packing up the build bar with stuff that does the exact same thing. Plus, infantry take a lot more time to develop, so there's not really any reason to add a bunch of trooper types when they're doing the same thing. They're just like resource sinks essentially for development. We essentially are just trying to take the trooper types that do something worth having in the game and best represent the factions. So just the 4 or 5 that do that. So like there's stuff like the jump troopers that we've added, which are unique because they have jetpacks, or like the droidica, if you want to count that as infantry, which is unique because it just rolls at people and kills them, and that sort of idea. But
They've taken out our lasers.
Reinforcements canceled. Reinforcements canceled.
let's go.
They've got us targeted.
These guys are really not pulling their weight.
Choose your reinforcements.
Reporting.
Active. Direct fire at their laser cannons. Target those lasers.
Corner Jacks, Black Hole Troopers. We currently don't plan to do Black Hole Troopers. And they were Chronos, primarily.
Where are you?
Open fire. Target the lasers. Those laser banks.
Royal Guard as buildable units don't really work for sort of the same reason people complain about the Jedi. Infantry units in the AEW have a really hard time unless you give them 10,000 health. Especially now that infantry with guns can run and shoot at the same time. It makes it even harder for infantry units that have to sort of walk up to you and stab you. I mean, you can do a raid in that, you can send in a small fleet, do some damage, and get out. If you mean like go in and join in the battle already in progress, you can't, because like EAW doesn't actually have battles for stuff you're not involved in. All AI battles are just auto-resolved. So you can't really interrupt stuff in the same way that we've scripted stuff to come in.
They've got us targeted. How about a little help? Can anyone else see him? Holding fire for maximum effect. Where'd he come from? Direct fire at their laser cannons are our target. I can't take another hit like that. Our target priority is the lasers. I got fighters on the lasers are our target.
Choose your reinforcements.
Underway. Coordinates received. Get over here and our primary target. I'm under attack.
Choose
This is bad.
I'm hit. Ready for action. They've got us targeted.
I think the New Republic has completely destroyed Maldrude.
How about a little help? Can anyone else see him? I can't stay out here. Where'd he go? I lost it too. Where are you? I'm running out of maneuvers.
Ready to receive orders.
Send the coordinates.
Reporting.
Wiring, stand another hit like that. Someone cover me. Target those lasers.
Comlink active.
Yes, Commander.
I got fighters on me. Get over here and help.
Gravity well generator.
I'm losing my engine. I'm under attack. I'm hit. They've got us targeted. How about a little help?
Picking up signals.
I can only see Mon Calamari that they have left from the map.
Getting torn apart.
Or I only saw Mon Calamari that they had.
Where are you?
Unless the New Republic has just cut off that one line and they have
Take another hit like that.
more under it, but
Someone cover me.
Target those
Shoot
lasers.
him down. I got fighters on me. Get over here and help. I'm under attack. Where's our cover?
the Valiant class is also Fanon. It's not a cannon ship.
Where'd he come from? I'm hit.
Our target priority is the laser cannon.
This is bad. They've got us targeted. How about a little help? Can anyone else see him? Where are you?
Forward.
I can't take another hit like that. Someone cover me.
We may be able to get these guys out, but that's about it.
I got fighters on me.
Not that the Lucrehulk's really going to help with anything ever.